Hello, this is video number 3, and in this video I'm going to be telling you about how God is actually more evil than Satan. If you've actually looked through the Bible and looked for the exploits of Satan, BibleGateway.com, by the way, excellent research site. If you've looked for the exploits of Satan, where he actually appears in the Bible and it talks about the things that he has done or said, you'll find that he only appears in 3 books in the Old Testament and 1 event in the New Testament. And that's it. In the Old Testament, oh, by the way, for those that would say that the serpent was Satan in the Garden of Eden, you're wrong. And you're wrong because of the fact that in Genesis it says that the serpent is more clever than the other beasts of the field. So it says it's a beast of the field. It's just a clever one. And when God curses him, he's supposed to crawl on his belly all his days. Well, Satan, clearly in the book of Job, is walking, not crawling. So therefore, the serpent is the serpent. And it's not Satan acting through the serpent, because in that case, why curse the serpent? The serpent would be innocent. Therefore, the serpent was just the serpent. So for some reason, they had talking snakes in Eden. And somehow the talking snake knew more than Adam and Eve. So that's strange. Little inconsistency thanks to the Bible. So anyway, we're talking about Satan, and the serpent's not Satan. Satan does appear in 3 books of the Old Testament. He appears in Chronicles, chapter 21, verse 1, and in that he basically incites David to rise up against Israel and take a census. Ooh, I'm not even sure how that's evil. Take a census, it's like do some bookkeeping. Then he appears in Zechariah, chapter 3, verses 1 to 2, and he's standing at the right hand of the Lord to accuse Joshua. Now, or right hand of the angel of the Lord. Now, the right hand position, as is mentioned in the Bible and other places, and as we know, the right hand position is a position of respect, right? Someone's right hand man, that's my agent, whatever. So if Satan is standing at the angel of the Lord's right hand, that means that Satan is acting as a lieutenant of the Lord. So he's just a guy working for the Lord. And all he does is stands in accusation of Joshua. So he's like a prosecuting attorney. So that seems a little bit weak. That's not evil. Maybe he's a hard ass, but he's not evil. So the only real place in the Old Testament where the Satan does anything is in the book of Job. And in the book of Job, it starts out with him just walking up and down earth, and then he encounters God somewhere. And God gets all egotistical about how Job is really worshipful of him and everything. And Satan's like, well, duh, look what he's got. But I bet if you let me take his stuff away, he'll curse your name. So God says, you're on. So makes a bet with Satan. Now, of course, if God is supposed to be omniscient, he would know, and he would just say, whatever, shut the fuck up, you stupid Satan, because I already know I'm God and I know everything. But no, he takes the bet. And anyway, he takes the bet, and Satan causes these raiders or marauders to take all of his livestock. He's got like 15,000 llama or 5,000 llama or something. He's got llama and sheep and cows and whatever. He's got livestock, lots of it. It all gets taken. His family, his kids are murdered. There's like 14 kids. And I think his house is burned to the ground. So basically, the stuff around him, his stuff and his family, are removed. So he's left penniless and familyless. But remember, this is what God said to do. So this is God's commandment. So again, Satan is just acting as an agent for God because God said, yeah, take it away. We'll see. So anyway, this stuff gets taken away, and Job does not curse God's name. And God says, see? And then Satan says, well, let me give him some diseases, and then he'll curse your name. So God says, okay, as if, like, I guess I don't know what's going to happen, so let's see. So he's not omniscient. So then Satan gives him the diseases, and he doesn't curse God's name. And then God gives him his stuff back, but not his family. So that's it.